Welcome back, Spurs fans, to the Hepler football channel. Today we're doing our predicted ponderings, going over the lineup that part of it what we think Mourinho will do and part of it what we think we should do for the Tottenham Man United game coming up on the 11th of April. So big must-win match. Without this, I think this completely wipes out any of our opportunities for top 5. So that being said, we'll get right into it. We're going to start off with a 4-4-2 formation, kind of like they've been doing. I could see him going back into a 4-2-3-1, but I think that's something that's still up for debate. A 4-4-2 allows us to be a little more compact defensively. It doesn't help us offensively as much, but Man United has a lot of attacking prowess, and they've been doing really well lately. They've gone 10 matches undefeated in the Premier League, their last 10 matches. So stopping them from scoring, getting off out on the front foot is important, I think. And so he may do it through a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-4-2. I don't know exactly which one, but we'll still go with 4-4-2 because that's kind of what he's been running. So in goal, it's going to be, of course, Lloris. There is no other option. So we'll just go there. On the left side, defense, I think we'll see Reguilon again. I know he had a poor game against Newcastle, but Davies is out. Dougherty's out. Really doesn't leave us a lot of options. So he is still our best outside back of anyone, even when we have everyone full strength. So we've got to put him in there. Again, must-win game. Got to have our best players, people that are going to perform and help us to have a chance to get a result. In the middle, I think we got to bring Toby back in. The middle's just been a mess, especially with Sanchez. And I think Toby coming back in helps solidify that middle, gives us some stability, some experience. And I think this should be paired with Rhoda. Now, for whatever reason, Jose does not see the repeated failings that Davison has. So this could easily be a Toby Sanchez, a Rodon Sanchez, someone in Sanchez, because for whatever reason, Jose just loves the guy. He will not notice his errors, notice his limitations, and the lack of ability he has, and not put him. I mean, he started every Premier League match for a month or two now. So I easily could see Sanchez in here, but I think that's just asking for trouble. With Rodon and Alderweireld, I know they're not the fastest, but they have such a high pitch IQ. When they're on the pitch, they can see things. They can position themselves much in a better way than Sanchez ever could think of. Sanchez, most of his play is reactionary. He does not read the game at all. His positioning is often poor at best. And with these two, at least we know they will be where they're supposed to be when they're supposed to be there. 99% of the time, 99% of the time. With Sanchez, it's just a crapshoot if he's going to be where he's supposed to be. And then whenever he's not where he's supposed to be, it puts additional pressure on the other defenders around him and the pivot midfielders that help create that buffer for the defensive line. So Sanchez just should not be in here. If Sanchez is in here, I don't know what the heck Jose's thinking. So that's what I think. On the right, this could go either way. We could put Jaffet back in there. I think he's actually a better defender than Aurier, but Aurier provides us a little more offensive and pace going up the side. Jaffet's pretty quick too. I mean, it's not that he's slow. He's just, that's not his thing, is pushing forward. But I think we need someone in there that's going to handle Rashford and Shaw on that side. And if we put Jaffet in there, we're already saying, hey, you're not required to get up and push up hard. And your main thing is to keep these two in check, because we know Shaw is probably going to play. I know he got a knock in the Europa match, but it looks like he'll be playing. And Rashford is going to be out there. So that would give us a little bit of pace in the back line, along with Rayon on the outside. Nothing in the middle, but while having a solid defense. That's the most solid defense I think we can put forth and hope to get a result out of this match. Anything else, any other setup defensively other than these four, I think deteriorates our defense and puts us at greater risk for things, So all right, enough on the defense. So there we go. There's our defense and our goalie. Next, in a 4-4-2, this could be a little fluid on the left wing and right wing. I think we should put Song out there. He tracks back. He helps out a lot. There is an option, too, where Song gets put up front with Kane in this scenario if we're in a 4-4-2. But I think putting him out there gives him some room, some ability to move and have some freedom. And he can actually move in and interchange within the interior of the midfield once in a while, too. But Song's going to be back. It's just where is he going to be? In the middle, it's going to be Højbjerg and Ndombele. That's just what it always is anymore. In the middle, holding position, that's Ndombele and Højbjerg. And you can't argue it. There's no one that can fill those spots right now for us. Arguably, you could put Lo Celso in for Ndombele, but why would you do that? Ndombele's playing well. He's match fit, more so than Lo Celso. Lo Celso's not been getting 90 minutes yet since he's come back off injury. And this would give us a solid, option off the bench, some midfielders options off the bench. So on the outside, I think we're going to look at Lucas. And again, with Lucas being on the outside here, he can interchange into the interior. Things can flow and ebb. And so they're not necessarily locked into these positions, but they have a lot of freedom and latitude to move around and move to where they can create opportunities and issues for the opposing side. And if we look at it, Man United's not that dissimilar from us in their back line. They've got pace on the wings, but in the center, they're kind of lead-footed. So, if we keep people that can interchange and cause issues and not just be static in one position and where they're going to be all the time, it's going to create more issues for that back line, especially in the middle, where they're not as quick to react and can recover. And so you got to have Lucas in there the way he's been playing. Up top, if we go this 4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1, it's Harry. There's no question. Having a phenomenal season, leading in goals, assists, and everything. Should be player of the year at this point, carrying this team on his back significantly. And then out beside him, this could be, as I said, Song. This could be Vinicius. I think we could put Bell up there. This is a must-win match. I think we need our best players on the field, regardless of what is going on with the team and Mourinho and the players and everything else. They're all a mess. The whole team, from the top all the way down, we're struggling. We're having issues this season. So I think we should put Bell in here myself. By putting Bell in here, this gives us a lot of creative opportunity. It gives us some options. And he's much more technical than Vinicius. While I know Bell's not typically a hold-up play guy, but Kane and him can kind of interchange and switch out and dropping back. And Bell does have the ability to make those darting passes, those passes that can really cut through the defense. And we need that. We need something to break up the static play that always occurs when we have the ball. And having both Bell and Kane in there gives us that. Also, putting Bell up front means that he doesn't have to track back. We're not relying on him to help out on the defense significantly. So he doesn't have to burn up a lot of energy doing that, and that's not a responsibility for him, a heavy responsibility. Now, we do need him to press up front, not give away easy passes into our midfield and into our back line, but That's something that I think he can do. And we have the best options, the best players on the pitch to go up against Man United. Boy, it doesn't matter how we line up, whether it's this team or a different team, a 4-2 or 4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1. This is going to be a tough match for us. I mean, we just don't know who we're going to get with Tottenham right now. You don't know who they're getting up for. They get up for certain teams, I mean, that you would think they wouldn't, and they don't get up for matches that you think they should be just flying high. And so they're very Jekyll and Hyde. And as far as predictions, I unfortunately think and I talked about this in the preview video I did with my brother. He's a Man United fan, so if you haven't seen that, go check that out. But so it's a brother versus brother predicted preview ponderings. But I just can't see us getting a win out of this, honestly, unless we get off on the front foot and we have something similar to what I put up there for a lineup, and we get out and we get 2 goals in the first 20 minutes. I think the best we can hope for is a draw. I honestly think I think we're going to lose. I'm predicting 2-1 loss. Unfortunately, I hate to say it. There's no consistency in our team, and too many times we're just flat, and very frustrating. But I am hopeful. My heart's like, yes, we can do this. Yes, we can do this. My head's like, oh my gosh, I don't think this is going to work out. So it's very conflicting for me. A lot of conflicting things going on inside. But, let me know what you all think. Let me know what you think our best lineup is, our formation. Let me know what you think we're going to do, how this is going to shake out as far as the match. I know, Man United had a Europa match on Thursday, so, fatigue may be a factor, but I don't know. They have a deeper squad than we do too, so their quality behind their starting 11's better than ours, I would argue, and so I don't think the drop off is quite as significant. But let me know what you all think, and if you haven't subscribe to the channel. Let's build this channel up. Let's engage with a lot of people, and let's hear all your thoughts down in the comments. Come on, you Spurs.